What's up everyone? Welcome to my channel, Driver Ryan. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to properly delete your charcoal canister, this big ugly thing, and your EVAP solenoid in an effort to clean up the engine bay in this Miata. I've already started to take out the AC and the power steering system, so it's coming along, but this is one of those free mods that makes a huge difference in appearance. So I'll show you the tools you need and exactly how to do it, and you won't throw a check engine light. So let's get to it. I'll show you how. So what does this thing do? Charcoal canister, basically it takes gas vapors, cleans it up with charcoal, and then the EVAP solenoid, this thing here, will take those cleaned up vapors and re-inject it into the intake manifold and burn it off. This is all for emissions, and if you remove this, don't worry, you'll still pass emissions. So in my opinion, if you have a Miata, free mod, just take it right out. Alright, tools for this job. Not a whole lot. Very basic job. WD-40, spray down all your lines and nuts so everything comes off nice and easy. You don't break anything. You're also going to need pliers. You're going to need a ratchet with a 10mm socket. Good luck finding the 10mm. It's always the one that gets away. You're going to need an extension and an open-ended wrench to get the nut on the underside of the bracket that holds the EVAP solenoid on. I'll show you that when I get to it. Get a nice pair of scissors to cut the lines because we're going to end up looping the lines so we don't smell any gas vapors. And last but not least, get yourself a little vacuum cap assortment kit. I got this one from Amazon. I'll put the direct link in the description below so you could grab it for yourself if you'd like. I have read that there's also a cap in your trunk on your taillight that you could borrow if you don't want to buy this, but I think this is a good thing to have in the garage. Should come in handy. And I believe we're going to be using this size, the 3/16 inch vacuum cap. So I'll tell you where that comes into play in a second. Let's get started with this job. First thing we're going to do is take this out. So there's two lines on top and there's one at the bottom. So take your pliers, squeeze this little clip, and then, see, when you spray it with WD-40, everything just comes out real nice and slick. If they're stuck, take your pliers and give it a little twist back and forth, and everything should come out pretty easy. Don't use a flathead screwdriver because you might rip your line, which is not ideal. Alright, so this big heavy guy is coming out. This line might be stuck on there a little bit. I couldn't really spray that down. Come on, you little peckerhead. Done. Alright. Okay, now we can remove the EVAP solenoid. First thing, unplug it, get it out of the way. It's also easier to unplug it when it's still bolted down, so you have something to tug against. Now get your 10mm socket and your open-ended wrench. The nut is under here, you'll feel it. And crack it open. There it goes. And now we can take it out. I'll put this nut back here for now, just so I don't lose it. It's good practice. So the solenoid has two vacuum lines attached to it. One went to on top of the charcoal canister, so that's already disconnected. And the other one loops around underneath the intake manifold and ends up right there next to this cap. So all I gotta do is take this out. Let's see if I could do it. Yep, unplug that. I'm gonna take this cap out just so I could size it, see what size that hole is, and we'll match it to our kit. Jeez, I almost knocked the lamp down. Let's go back over here. This should be a free willy now. Get out of there. Okay, let's compare holes. This is the stock one. I believe the hole is 3/16. Yep, same size ID. The OD is a little thicker, but that's not a big deal. So I'm gonna grab two of these guys and just pop them on these vacuum ports. One and done. Now we have two 10mm nuts that hold the bracket on that the charcoal canister was attached to. So, just gonna break those free and get them out. Give it a little whack. This car is actually a joy to work on for a 95. I got lucky with this one. Crack this one. Okay, both nuts are loose. Now grab your pliers and take this clip out. Sorry if my elbow gets in the way of the camera. It's kind of tough to do this and show it at the same time. But yep, grab the clip, squeeze it, pull it up. The line should come out pretty easily. And this whole bracket should come out. Well, yeah, there it is. So now we gotta loop the feed and the return line so that it doesn't just, you know, unleash gas vapors in your engine bay, because that'd be pretty stinky. So we're gonna loop that and this hard line. I think I'm gonna do, you can really do whatever you want, but I'm gonna take this out, maybe flip it around, put that on that end, and shove that back on there. Done. Lines are looped. I think I'm gonna put a little clip on each side just to hold it snug and tight, give me a little peace of mind, but that's all there is to it for that job. Okay, it's looped. I put a clip on this side because that hard line is a little skinnier than this one, but so it should be good. It's nice and snug. Last thing you could do to clean it up even more is remove this bracket completely, and then I'm going to tape off with electrical tape this plug and tuck it out of the way, zip tie it with a black zip tie, and try and make it very clean. Then I'll give this a little spit shine, a little wax action just to clean it up, and that's it. It looks a million times better without all that junk in there. That's it. This job is done. I think I'm gonna have to go do the same thing to that red rocket. You're up next. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was clear and concise for you. Check out some of my other videos, and if you want to stay up to date with this build, I have a laundry list of modifications coming in for this thing. It's got a long road ahead of it, so make sure you subscribe, like, comment, engage with me as much as you can. It really helps the algorithm. And that's it. See you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.